There's something on the hook. I record it. I hope he doesn't mind if I catch out his catch. Wow, it's a worm. In the previous episode we left downtown of Lisbon towards the ocean, reaching the historical sites of Belém and taking a ferry to the other side of the river visiting Trafaria. Here we can walk a couple of miles to the ocean shore to look around on the beaches and surf coast near Lisbon, discovering the popular Costa da Caparica. What a surfing outfit!
What do you mean?
I don't know, you're just looking like a surfer.
Because that's what I am.
On the northern coast of Costa da Caparica we find such shallow sandy beaches, which are great for swimming, not only for surfing. The biggest difference between the Atlantic Ocean and the Mediterranean Sea are these huge waves even in calm weather. There you can see the surfers. And this wide sandy beach is very special too, and not crowded at all. Maybe because we can approach it only from a couple of spots through the hills. On the top of the hill you can see a wooden bridge, but on the southern parts of the shore we find a bigger promenade. Turning in the direction of the sun you can see one of the breakwaters of that coastline. That's how this small bridge looks like, with a parking place on one side and with the ocean on the other side of the hill, with a restaurant and a bar on the top. On the left, in the direction of the stairs, there's Costa da Caparica as far as I can see, while on the other direction we find Lisbon and the river. We're starting our trip that way to check out where the river and the ocean meet outside the city. This wide coast looks very unique, but walking along the sandy part is getting wider too. After walking in the shallow water, we're walking in the hot sand until we reach a smaller breakwater, which is the last one before the great outfall. There are no hills and buildings on the shore here. On the left side we find the ocean, and on the other side there is a Mediterranean scrub while we are crossing this empty land. After a steady walk we're on this huge breakwater. On the right side you can see the river, and on the left there is the coast we are coming from. Looking back at the left there's Trafaria in the distance, and on the other side of the river it's Belém. We visited both cities in the previous video, and that's how we close the circle. It takes for a while walking on the top of the breakwater to the point where we can see water in all the three directions. In front of us and on the left there is the ocean, and we see the river on the right. And we cannot go further in this direction, but taking a bike we can discover more parts of the coast of Costa da Caparica. Can you make it? I see something over there. Leaving the city and the holiday zone, we're riding towards Fonte da Teia on the hills by the ocean shore. Well, let's see, maybe we can get to the ocean right here. And I think these cars belong to the people on the beach. Let's check it out. There's a small train line all along the coast, so if you don't have a bike, you can travel 30 kilometers by a tiny train instead to reach the natural beaches like this, which are hard to reach by a car. And here are the dunes. Crossing the sand dunes we have to walk a little bit until we finally see the ocean, but arriving to this natural untouched beach, it worth everything. Even the waves, which look quite small, hit pretty strong. And there are no artificial buildings or objects around us as far as I can see. And this coast is so huge that you hardly can see anything else but sand. Only the mountains emerge in the distance as we are standing on this wide floodplain. Now after swimming a bit in the Atlantic Ocean, we're going to a small town nearby, which is not so far away. That's where we are going to buy some water and such things to fuel up to the ride back home. And then we'll ride back. Jamaica this way, Australia this way, and New York this way. Getting a little bit exhausted after riding in the sand, we're searching for a shop on the main street of Fonte da Teia, but finally we have a break at a restaurant. The sun is going down, so we can't stay here for too long, unless we have to ride after dark. Keep calm! We're 15 kilometers away from home, which is more than an hour distance in the sand if we are riding without stop. But besides the soft sand, there are further things holding us back, as we always find something interesting on the way. I didn't know there are dolphins living here. And now we found a dead one. Poor fellow. Besides this sad thing, another interesting side is the sunset. We have a break to watch it for a while. Nice waves!
Wonderful. White as milk.
What you can see right now around me is the fisher's toolkit. The ship with such a weird shape is the fisher boat, which takes the net into the ocean. Then they drop it out and pull the end of it to the shore. Then you can see a special tractor with a rotating attachment on the bottom to wind up the rope and the net, pulling the fish to the shore. In front of the tractor you can see small boxes for the fish and a white tarpaulin which fishermen use to create a temporary pool where they keep the fish before putting them into the boxes. So this is how they are fishing here on these coasts. If you are interested about the whole process, subscribe to my YouTube channel and check it out in the upcoming episode where we are getting in the middle of a traditional fishing event.